Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Saluto Uba, and the topic of today's video is the problem with entrepreneurship that nobody wants to talk about. Check it out. Welcome again. Like I said, my name is Saluto Uba, and I'm the founder of the Uba Law Group. We're a law firm that helps 6- and 7-figure companies protect their business, their brand, and their bank. One of the privileges I've had as a business attorney is working with hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs. And over the years, I've seen a lot of the same challenges and a lot of the same themes and ideas take place that nobody's really addressing when it comes to this entrepreneurial space. Over the years, it's become sexy to be a business owner, very attractive and very fun and very fashionable to be a part of this hustle culture and getting in and creating a startup and all that good stuff. One of the things in entrepreneurship that nobody seems to talk about is that even though many of us became entrepreneurs so we can have financial freedom and we can be free from that 9-to-5 and we can be able to do what we want and we can have time freedom, even though those are the reasons we became entrepreneurs, after a while, even if you're successful as a business owner, you become a slave to your job. So that's something that nobody seems to talk about. And even though we're business owners and we're the CEO of our company and we have whatever fancy title we can put on it, after a while, if you're not strategic, you've just traded a 9-to-5 where you have to clock in and clock out and do all sorts of work for 40 hours a week into a full-blown business where you have to be on the clock all the time in some cases, and now you have 60, 70, 80, 100-hour weeks instead. And so you no longer have a 9-to-5, but you've now become a slave to your business. And nobody seems to really know how to massage the difference between the two. We got into entrepreneurship because we wanted to get out of the rat race, but now we find ourselves being slaves to the businesses that we thought would bring us freedom and financial freedom and time freedom. How do we truly escape that rat race and do it in a way that's meaningful to us and that's satisfying to us and will give us that actual freedom that we're looking for? So there's two main things I want to talk about with you guys today, and then I'm going to out your way. The first thing is we can achieve that freedom that we're looking for by leveraging systems and skill sets. I'm going to say that again. We can achieve the freedom that we're looking for by leveraging systems and skill sets. What do I mean? As business owners, when you're just first launching your company, you realize that you're going to have to wear a lot of the hats in your business for a period of time until you can get that help to come advance the company. But in between then and now, you're gonna have to realize that your systems have to be established in place for you to bring on help and for you to bring on team members as soon as possible. You're gonna need to have standard operating procedures. You're gonna need to have protocols that people can follow in your business. Oftentimes, I see many business owners think that all they have to do is just hire a new person onto the team and then they'll just be able to jump in and do the business. But the reality of the situation is it took you weeks, months, years to learn the processes that make your business successful. So if you don't create systems in your business, it's going to take that new hire a long amount of time as well. So successful business owners create systems and they create procedures that anybody can come in and quickly learn and pick up so the ball is not dropped. Now, to go with that, successful business owners who want to be free and want to have real freedom that we all hope and dream for, utilize their skill sets and utilize the different skill sets of their team members. So you have to know yourself. For instance, I'm not the most administrative person in the world. There are things that my wife can do in 20 minutes that would take me literally all day to accomplish. So because I know my skill sets, we start to put people in places that can maximize what they do. If you're the organized person, if you're the person that can knock out all the Excel spreadsheets and have, your agendas and your programs, all these things aligned just like that, and you can knock it out in 1 hour and be done for the week and have a week's worth of planning done like that, then you need to be in that chair utilizing that. If you're the networker, if you're the communications person, if you're the rapport building person who can build business and who can connect with people and who can remember all these different things from when you met someone at a networking event 3 months ago, then you need to be utilizing that skill set. If you're a new business owner for a period of time, you might be all of those people, you might play all of those roles. But as you're building out your team, as you're hoping for that freedom, you need to figure out, hey, what type of people do I need to attract to put into what roles? And going back to what we just said, what type of systems do we need to have in place so they can hit the ground running and maximize what we need them to do? So there's so many different things I want to talk about. There's so many different things that we can talk about in this area. But many times when it comes to entrepreneurship, we are always going to find ourselves stuck in a box and slaves to our own businesses if we don't create these systems and these structures and these procedures and a culture that enables us to run a successful business and to move from just business owner into CEO. A business owner is someone who has to fulfill and has to make sure that all the functions of the company happen. A CEO is someone who sets a vision and who has a team and has a structure set in place so that even when they're not doing it, it still gets done. And so for us to have that financial freedom and that time freedom and to have the enjoyment of entrepreneurship that we're all looking for, we need to transition into CEO mode. And to do that, these are just a few of the steps involved. If this is something that resonates with you, I'd love to continue this conversation. Feel free to leave some comments and talk about how you move from just being a business owner into a CEO so you can really have that full, free entrepreneurial life that we all talk about. But until then, I want you to be plugged in with our free resource called the Power Team Playbook. It has business legal tax guide for business owners across the spectrum, whether or not you just started or if you have a $10 million business, we have a game plan for you. So that's free and you can get that at the link below and also on the ubalawgroup.com website. We also have our tax savings masterclass. If you're looking for financial freedom, and if you're looking for time freedom as a business owner, you need to have a tax game plan and strategy so that you're saving thousands of dollars every single year instead of just paying it out to Uncle Sam. That tax savings masterclass is happening at the end of this month, so please check it out, get signed up, register, and make sure that you have a game plan to save on taxes. Okay, guys, until next time, I'm gonna see y'all. Peace.